It's like buttocks, look. Look. It's like buttocks in my coffee. It's amazing.
Hello, and welcome to Sheepdog Says. We're in a car on our way back from Nuneaton. There's Smoothman at the back.
If we're being technical about
and
it.
I don't know who this fella is.
Handsome Kev is what I'm
Yeah, he's new to YouTube. They both are. And yeah, I'm not sure what to even do this video about. I just said I'd do one, and
No, we asked you to do one, and you assumed that meant let's do a podcast or whatever this is. What format is this we're using here?
What?
Oh, we're on camera.
On camera, yes. Hello. So, Smoothman, you wanted to ask questions, I believe.
I don't know. I just said yeah.
It was your idea. I'm on the spot.
Did you enjoy your day, Sheepdog?
I did very much enjoy my day. We've been going. Blah. We went to Nuneaton for Kev to hand over an award to a young lad.
Yeah.
that he's been stalking on the internet for a year.
Weird. A really weird day.
It was a very bizarre day. A player that I have not really heard of. Sir Tom Eliott. I've heard of him on your streams.
You better have said the sir there.
I did.
Like you mumbled it a
I
little
did
bit.
say sir. I did say sir. Somebody that I assumed was a generated player, to be honest. And then when we arrived at the stadium, Kev had a little box that said Sir Tom's trophy on it. And we just spent the whole game. My voice is hoarse because I've spent the whole game just chanting for this guy that, honestly, I never knew was real until this morning. I feel like he took it really, really well.
He loves it.
Most people would have just been just bothered. The Nuneaton fans loved it. The amount of people that went up to you to just say hello and thank you. We have seen that they've since been wound up. The club doesn't exist as of like an hour ago or something tragic. But it was a very fun day, and we were there for their send-off. Their 50-year history coming to an end. We were there, Kev.
Yeah.
It's a bit awkward, wasn't it?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, anybody's really nice moment of Kev handing over the award, everyone clapping and cheering, having a laugh, and then a bloke went, "We don't know whether the club will be here in a week." We were just like, "Well, we'll be off then."
Yeah. I was at that point. I was out the back finishing off the live stream. That we were doing, so I didn't even hear that
you
bit.
come back in and it's just like, we need to go, right? It's all gone wrong. But no, it's been a great day. I've had a lot of fun. We basically spent the past 3 hours
At least.
in a Toby carvery eating a lot of meat and
Nuneaton
veg.
is just a brilliant place because the football club were brilliant about everything, so accommodating about everything I wanted to do. And we've just been to a Toby Carvery who didn't even bat an eyelid. That we were sat in there at least an hour and a half just swapping football stickers before we even attempted to order any food.
I don't even have a sticker book. All I did was sort it through Kev's, going like, that's Japan, that's...
But anywhere else in the world that I've been to, any other restaurant I've ever been to, they want to take your order, they want to get you to leave, they want to get the next people in. But we were pretty much the only people in there, and they didn't care if we just sat there all night.
They came up for a
Not
word with
ordering
us,
any
and
food.
I thought they were going to say, "Can you please place an order? Can you please hurry up?" Even though it's quite empty, I didn't think they were going to hurry us out, but I thought they were going to say something negative. And they went, "I just want to let everybody know the potatoes are going to be 20 minutes." And we'd already been in there half an hour at that point, so they hadn't even bothered trying to make our meals. And then they charged us all for well, they had a choice between a large or a normal sized meal. But then when we went to the next bit, the bloke went, "Which did you pay for?" And I had this moment of standing there staring at him, staring at the plates, thinking to myself, I only paid for a normal. I could ask for a large. I did think it doesn't matter either way. I'm going to pile a mountain on it as it is. But, I mean, I know I eat quick, but I finished before everyone a good 10 minutes in advance. And I think that's because I had
did at one point look over and you were just putting an entire Yorkshire pudding into your mouth. And I thought, the last time I saw this man do this, I also saw it come out again full of alcoholic custard a few minutes later. So I was worried about where this was going, sitting opposite you.
I haven't had that much alcohol today. I only had one. So
no alcoholic custard.
I've learned a good thing about non-league football. It's like German football. You can go out on the terraces with beer, which is...
I don't think technically
strictly speaking, nobody was supposed to. Everybody was, though. Presumably because the club knew what was
Didn't
gonna be
care,
happening
what they're
later
going to
on in
do,
the day.
make
Yeah,
them wind
exactly.
up.
It was
You
very
can't
much
wind up a dead club.
A last day of the season party, wasn't it?
If I'd have known that you could get away with that kind of thing, I would have gone on the pitch. I was convinced that the ban from all stadiums for life thing counted for all stadiums throughout football, but
Have you never done a pitch invasion before?
not since I was 5 or 6 at West Ham.
I've invaded the pitch at Posh last day of the season most seasons of my life. Pretty standard last day of the season.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I mean, I don't know. They just say, don't they, if you go on the pitch, you're banned. So I just assumed if I went on there, I'd have to
I
take
think that the unwritten brackets after that rule are if you go on there first and no one else follows you on,
Yeah.
you're banned.
And
if
you're
you're like the
naked.
200th person on there and the pitch is already, they ain't arresting everybody. If they arrested 200 people at Nuneaton today, they would have no fans left.
There
That
wasn't
was
200 people on the pitch, though, was it?
no, I suppose. But it would have been if we'd have joined, so everyone would have followed us because we're trend-setting cool dudes.
We are.
They could have done what Doncaster did the other week. They were playing.
What, lost?
My team lost, obviously, but Blackburn, I think, got promoted. And what they did was they turned the sprinklers on immediately as they started running off the pitch. And so
Everyone got wet.
My friend, who
Got naked?
No, my friend, he's a support liaison officer, and he got a message on his thing which said, can you give us any feedback of your day? And someone replied with, yeah, can you just turn your sprinklers 50 more degrees to the right? It was quite funny. But
It's pretty cool. I've come close to going on the pitch at Posh during games just because there's no barrier and my seat's right next to it. So that's always been quite good. But again, I'm a bit of a wimp and always assumed that if I went near it, if I touched the grass, they'd instantly put me on.
Because of where I sit at Posh, right at the back of the upper tier, by the time I've made it onto the pitch, there's already 2,000 people on there. There's no fear of me getting
You've had to
arrested.
jump off a balcony as well because I know where you sit. But no, it's great. I've not been to a football match in ages. I think I went to Spurs at Wembley twice this year, but other than that, I've not been to a real game in a non-sterilised environment for a long time. It was different. It's very different. I mean,
When you go to watch a league game at Wembley,
yeah.
do they still charge you £8 for a hot dog like they do for internationals and cup finals and stuff? Or do they charge more reasonable
The
prices?
first time I went, they did. It was bloody nice. It was like a pulled pork burger. The second time I was in hospitality, I was in the Platinum or something like that lounge. I didn't pay for any of it. So I got a fancy burger. I think the burger I paid for was better than the burger I got for nothing. But
I
yeah.
should hope so.
But no, Wembley is a different beast. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do at the new stadium. Probably less because it won't be Wembley.
Are Fulham going to be playing their games at Wembley after their owner buys Wembley?
I don't know. Are we discussing that now?
I think we should. I'm interested. It
probably
just
not.
occurred to me. Well,
Jacksonville,
if they
whatever's
own
own.
Wembley, why don't they play their league games there? Craven Cottage is, although it's a lovely little ground, it's a little ground.
it's a bit old, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, it's the thing with Craven Cottage. They've built the seats behind the goal. They've just put seats on top of what was the old terracing. It's awesome.
Maybe they will. Someone's alive on Noob Alert. What? I misread that completely. I said noob, not boob as well. I see eyebrows raising. Yeah, maybe they will. That'd be interesting. I feel like it would shaft Chelsea because surely they can't ground share then.
Do they want a ground share?
Well, Chelsea want to stay at Wembley for 3 seasons while they rebuild Stamford Bridge. So if they sell Wembley now, then
Well,
Chelsea are
surely,
homeless.
even if Fulham don't play their games there, that would be brilliant as Fulham owner to say, oh, actually, you know what?
You can't rent
Nah,
it.
you
I'd
can-
love that. I'm kind of hoping that'll happen now.
You can go and play your league games at Kingstonian for 3 years.
You probably would. No, I do hope it does affect Chelsea. I'm sure I get a couple of dislikes now for mentioning them. Normally when I mention Arsenal on a vlog, I get a couple of thumbs down votes, which I think is a bit bizarre. I shouldn't have mentioned them, should I?
What, because you're such a big Arsenal fan and people don't like it?
I don't even know. I've not even laughed at them being lowly down in 6th place or whatever they are at the moment.
Oh, poor old 6th place, eh?
Fighting with Burnley for 6th is what I meant.
And that's a Burnley without George Boyd as well, so that's not a good Burnley team.
So anyway, my arm's getting tired. I'm going to start wrapping this up. I've had a good day today. Have you had a good day?
Had an excellent
Was
day.
it what you hoped it was going to be?
It was everything I hoped for and more.
Yeah, I feel like when you said we were all going to go to Nuneaton and just harass a young player with a trophy. And
I said it after they handed me the microphone to talk to the supporters club, that I genuinely didn't expect them to hand me a microphone and put me up in front of the supporters club. I thought, when I asked if I could give him a trophy, I genuinely thought it would be, just come wait outside the changing room door and just
well, I
hand
thought
it
you'd
to
gone
him.
to do that. When you texted, I'm at the bar, I thought you'd done it and you were just telling us to come in for a drink. I honestly thought we would just nip into Nuneaton, watch the game, have a laugh as a group, because they're the club that we all support at the moment because of your feed, and then we were all just going to go home. Even when we said 9:30 for our being home, I thought that's a bit generous, a football match and a meal. But it was awesome. It was like much bigger than I thought. I'm looking forward to seeing what club you get next because
It's going to be interesting.
it will be good. Hopefully, I'll be as hospitable.
Well, the bar has been set now. Nuneaton don't just set the bar, they are the bar.
You had a good day,
Yeah,
Smoothman?
it's very good.
When are you getting on YouTube?
When I'm no longer a teacher, probably.
So, next week.
Yeah.
Sounds it.
Can you get us at the Doncaster? Should we make them the next club?
We can't do a worse job than Fergie, so.
How dare you!
Yeah, but you know what Doncaster fans are like. We hate Fergie. Well, I do. Fergie out.
Right, on that note, I'm going to round it off. Kev says Fergie in. I'm Fergie in. And he's Fergie out.
Oh.
I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.
People didn't, the YouTube comments, they're silly.
I didn't say like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff.
Like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff.
I want all of his subscribers. If you're watching for Kev, subscribe on mine.
And he has got a YouTube channel that he does his podcast on as well.
What's your YouTube channel for your podcast?
Bad Bookers Wrestling Podcast.
There you go.
We're also on iTunes.
What did we say to get Siri to start doing what Siri's doing? There's a swear in there.
Right, I'm going to round it up there. Thanks for watching. Bye.